Hey there guys, today I'm going to show you a relatively quick way to do this part of the game. I technically forget what it's called. I will not be hitting everything because I do want to speed up and get to a boss fight eventually without this video necessarily being over like 5 hours long. So I'm going to kind of show you where enemies hang out, or if you wondered how to get to certain cliffs and stuff, this video will show you maybe half to 3/4 of those. But it's pretty efficient on how I do it. In this terms of how fast it goes. Is it optimized route? I don't know, but it's certainly fast. So if you haven't played the game, or if you have played the game, you might see something you missed. Most likely not, because a lot of this, if you just take a little bit of time to look, you will eventually find out here. So this is the first little trick here. Alright, sorry, just a little bit of nerves there. I don't like jumping. So this is where you can discover the first part of the map right here, obviously, so that's where I discovered that. And then this path itself is going to lead us a little bit on a journey here. Actually, kind of a tough fight up ahead here. So we do need to concentrate just a little bit. I believe we have, what, 2 gunmen and then a big red guy coming up. So take care of this guy as fast as I can, maybe, which was very fast. As you can see, the big red guy on the right here. I'm just going to run out into the room. But I think I have Yakumo right now. I haven't really tried him much. Seems like he's doing a great job, though. So we'll get up to that cliff as well. So get up to here. I did leave it behind. It is a memory. So pick up that vestige if you want it. Now we're going to head up here. Nothing to really do down here. But you are going to overlook this cliff right here. You're going to pop on down. I'm actually not going to do this because there's a pretty good chance of I dying. But there is a +3 broadsword right behind that guy. Now it's a really tough area. Usually you can get him to like spin off the edge, or you can whack him off the edge, but I'm not going to do it. I already got the +3 broadsword, and I really want to save time, because if I die right now, it would send me back a couple of minutes. You can definitely Dark Souls a little bit in this game. Enemies can be a little slow to respond to you at moments, so... this was the cliff actually overseeing that room you just saw, so that's really fun. So we're going to turn around here. We are going to get down there as well. I just want to come over here, because then you'll also see this is where that one guy, I believe, drops down. So you kind of start connecting the map together, so it's pretty cool with that. We're going to take the ladder. We're not going to drop to avoid health loss. We're going to slide our way down. And there's this wonderful person sitting right here, so we're going to give him the 1, 2, smack-a-doo. And try not to roll off the edge. There we go. Take that, so it gets you a regen inducer. I'm not exactly sure what those items are. I need to read them a little closer. However, pretty good pickup there. There's still a... Oh, I got that from the enemy. Huh, I almost left without the actual probably item you get here. Alright, no, I did get it, so the dagger was just what the enemy dropped, okay. As people have pointed out to me in the community, if you play the game enough, X's are going to determine where item drops are and all that. So once you're done here, you're going to go find essentially this room, so you can just get back out real quick. You're just going to look down here, pop out. The first path, I'm debating if I want to show you the immediate path to the, they're not bonfires in this game, I forget what they're called, but essentially to the weird flower thing that lets you save. This path is the shortest path, so I think I'm going to do that, kill the enemies around there, maybe even rest up there, and then we will backtrack the other half kind of real quick, so we don't take a lot of time, but you see how you can do this whole area in hopefully 10 to 15 minutes. It's obviously going to take you a little longer because you're not going to have all the positions memorized. And I'm also a pretty high level for this area now from all the times I've been running it. And yeah, because I'm level 33 or 5 right now, which is actually very close. So we'll be getting up there and stuff, which is actually very close to what my other character is. And I have like 5 hours of gameplay in that, and I have like 3 in this one. So I'm doing a much better job on my second playthrough already in almost the same amount of time. I am much higher level here soon. My progress though is heavily stunted. In my 5.5 hour gameplay, I haven't beelined, but I've definitely gone much quicker than the progress of this one. So this fight's pretty hard. I run to the gun guy immediately. Gonna try to get a roll in here. All right. I say just take a quick surrounding because there's like 5 people. This game is very nice, though, to give you a companion, because they can certainly mess up enemies on your back, which allows you to take a lot more stupid engagements you may not in other Souls-related games or other RPG stuff. So now I'm actually not going to rest at it. What I'm going to do is, so you get this area, that's the quickest path. What you're going to do is, just gotta wait, get this guy. Alright, there we go. So we're going to look down here, we're just going to look. There's a lot of looking down in this game, I've realized so far in the little bit I've played. I think it would be a better trick if they didn't do it everywhere, because everywhere I go now, I just look down, and it seems to work out in most situations. Now, I'm going to allow this guy a little bit of room. He cheesed me earlier today and just knocked me straight off the cliff, so I'm going to actually just be kind of a cop-out and let my teammate finish him, because I'm really not looking to die right now. So right here is that flower I see here. Oh, it's a missile. Yeah, so, but we're going to go up, and we're going to go explore that other half real quick, and then you're going to see... a nice dude. There's probably a lot of lore behind this guy, but I just don't know it yet. So we're gonna go the upper route, and we're actually gonna go behind it. So if you go head on, it's gonna be a little different. As you can see, we can already see this guy and that dude. And coming the other way, I think you can see him, but not him. So they always get you, kind of like no matter which way you go. So I'm gonna try to aggro him real quick, because I believe you can drop down there, right? Nope, that's definitely death. I guess he doesn't want to jump down yet. So yeah, this is where it gets a little windy, I believe. Yeah, so we can't get back. Oh shoot. He's alive, but I don't want to jump down there. Hopefully Yakumo doesn't either. Yakumo? Is it Yakumo? I don't know. Alright, this is you gotta watch out for the fights in here, because there's a lot of potentially deadly fights, and I gotta admit, I kinda let the computer do it, because if they roll off a cliff, hey, I'm not the one dead. So, oh shoot. Yep. He got back up somehow. Obviously, you can see we'll go down there as well. Eventually, we will. I think the boss. Is there a boss around there? I'm trying to remember. As you can see, there's a lot of paths. This way is pretty confusing, which is why I'm doing it second. All right, so there's a ladder here. We're gonna go down this ladder because I think there's a missile down here. I believe. Because if I turn this corner, no. Oh, one of these guys though. All right. I couldn't get him on the ground. Shoot. This should do it, though. Oh, he got me out my last attack. Okay. A little dangerous there. A little stupid head-on. But we got him. So you jump down here. You get this item. Raven Fatigues. We'll have to see if we agree with that. Regen activator. Those are really nice. I don't... Yeah. Do that. Wait, no. Which one is it? One of these gives you, I think, another one or increases the ability of it. Let me see here. We're not going to use it yet because I think I can use it, but I believe it increases the healing capability of your regen thing. Very useful. You want to do it. So it's a ladder around here. I got a little lost, so I can't give you like the exact pointer, but essentially once you're done jumping down from that boat, you're just going to come into this catacombs and take as many drop downs as you possibly can. It'll help you out a little bit because that one actually has a ladder. The reason why I'm not going to go back this way, sorry, just clear some of these boxes, is that fight's really annoying and I don't feel like doing it because there's none of value. Come on. Oh, I can't break those. So we're going to break these. Once again, look down, drop down. Run up around. How am I doing on time here? Just wait. Oop, nope, don't like you. Oh, we're doing great. We're only about 8 minutes into this so far. Now, I say, oh gosh, makes me clench every time. Just gotta be careful when you start rolling on cliffs. That's why I like my allies in this game to do it. Because this game can be pretty quick at moments, and there is not a lot stopping you from just whoop, right off the cliff. So, we will get to that chest, I believe. I'm just trying to remember how to get to it. So... Sorry, just gotta think here. Roll, because I don't want to accidentally fall on that. It's probably, yeah, it's probably this one. So we're finally gonna jump down here. We'll probably should, yeah. I said we'll come out. Yeah, just be careful which ones you drop down. Always look up in case enemies come after you. Look along the cliff to make sure no one sneaks up. Stuff you eventually get used to in games like this. When treasure seems too good to be fair, usually it is. And for the most part, that is actually that whole area. So we are actually going to go back to the ship real quick. I'm going to get most of my regen stuff back, so I'm going to just pop this now. And as you can see, you also want to be aware in this game. So wait, where is it? Yeah, so it's regen +1 now, so it will give me more. Always take time to survey. As you can see, there's a map thing there, there's an enemy there. So when you get there, you know he's going to be crawling up. So games like this sometimes just take a little bit in, soak it in. You can tell there's a secret path there if you drop down. So there's a lot of stuff you can just notice if you just take a little bit of time. Just look around, you know, look at your sides, look down. Looking up is actually probably the biggest one. I usually get surprised by enemies that are up. And not just in this game alone, but in most Souls games, it seems like it's just not my repertoire to bend my neck backwards a little bit and see what's above me. So yeah, we're level 35, which is pretty high. So next time I meet a boss, it should actually be fairly quick. Hopefully it doesn't take me more than a try or two. I might make it look easier than it is because once again, I'll be much higher level. Last thing I want to show this place is over here. There's two weird guys, and I believe just that chest. Now these guys are pretty good. I might die because I might underestimate them. So I'm gonna try to burst one down. Yep, there we go. All right, and that leaves the second one. And once you get him down to one, oh, all right. When he killed himself, he didn't even want to challenge me. Too high of a level. And Riot Breaker. I believe that's one of the rifle ones. I am not using a rifle. I could, but I'm not. I may look into it later, but currently we got to go with our big, meaty sword. So how you get up out of here is we'll just run on right over here. You do have to fight an enemy every time you come out of this missile, which is why I kind of want to do this well. I don't want to mess it up because this guy's there. Now, does he aggro? I guess not, actually. So we're just going to drop down, split his skull, and we're going to keep moving. Yeah, I'll show this area and then probably skip to the missile right before the boss. Now this area does suck, so maybe this is actually good that... Ooh, he done shot me, Captain. Because you got a plethora of like turrets, and obviously you see the enemy on the side there. So what I like to do sometimes is you just gotta rush in. You gotta, I say, just take a little bit of heat so you can just get these guys. There we go. Just keep moving. There's enemies around you. Don't stand still for too long. Say Kuma probably took care of that. That fight's a little harder than I made it look, because first time you're really, I say you still gotta watch out though, because first time you're gonna be tempted. You're like, oh, look, an item. And then this fight, once again, we can't see it though. Ow, but yeah, you see him crawling out. So yeah, and then there's that big guy down the way there. So being aware of your surroundings is crucial if you want to make it past these areas. This area definitely got me once my first time through because of him. Ow. Did not expect him to be coming on through, but now that he's alone, we give him the drop. So we're moving along pretty well. Be careful of that thing, because yeah, it will still try to shoot you. Now, I believe this is towards the boss, so I'm actually going to go... Yeah, I think so. Just double check. Yeah. So we're going to activate that. Yep. So actually, that's really good. So we're going to go back, and since we didn't rest here yet, I don't believe the enemies are going to spawn. Shouldn't spawn, we didn't rest. We're going to go... discover the rest of this area, because there is a little bit of the area we need to discover. And once again, I do believe this so famous look down drop is going to be, yep, right here. So this is actually the same path you saw from over there, so it kind of gives us an idea of like, hey, this will take us somewhere. Always look behind you when you drop down. Look to the left, look to the right. The game will try to hide stuff. Just utilize your time and energy. Make sure you do it correctly. Remember to always look up. Roll. Oh, I was like half second. Alright, keep moving. Now, we also want to remember where our friend's hiding out. That's not for a little bit, but it's something we just want to keep in our mind. Now, I'm going to heal up. I probably don't have to, but on the weird off chance I get, hit by a fireball, and then I get stun locked. So what I'm going to do... in games like this, usually try to take out the ranged characters, because the camera angle can kind of screw you, and if the camera angle is not cooperating with you, you're gonna have to take down guys you can kill, and then worry about the bigger threat later like that. Because during that combo, I could have easily been interrupted and then comboed by the bigger guy. So if you're looking to get better at Souls games in general, try to take people who are gonna break your concentration, break your combo, and then move on. This game, it seems to be like a variety of individuals, not like just an archer class. So we'll go with ranged class. Obviously, we gotta drop down here, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna roll, look behind, nothing. Now, remember, this is where we just want to start looking, see if we can't maybe give him a smack. Alright, maybe we can't get him to start climbing. Yep. There you go, automatic death. See, look what happens. You look. And you can do that without really knowing the game map. Like, that's a pretty easy enemy to see. Some of the other ones we will encounter later. If you didn't know they were there, it might be a little difficult to be like, well, you know, like, you knew the game and all that. So some of those I will agree. We are going to go up here to get some... I missed an item back there. What was it? Okay. So once again, in this game, it's really nice. Check your map for the X's. They're going to let you items you know you missed. Like, there's items on this box, but you couldn't really tell until you roll into them. That's a gift, I believe, so that's actually pretty valuable, so I couldn't miss that easily. We're just going to quickly go through here. Once again, I guess a gift in these boxes. Yep, missed those. So yeah, just be diligent. Break boxes, I guess. Something I'm going to have to keep in my mind when I don't have them discovered for me. I've probably missed stuff in boxes. I usually try to break them, but hey, sometimes you're just moving too quick. Sometimes you're in the middle of a fight, you leave the area, next thing you know, game over, man. So we're going to run down here, and that's where the one thing was firing, the other two are firing. This dude sits on an item. You might be tempted to grab that the first time. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not worth it. You're going to get your butt kicked. Once again, more boxes. As you can see, we had a triple box trick. It is a memory, so you might have been able to hear it and eventually be like, where the heck is this coming from? Well, right there. Alright, good stuff. So we'll roll in these boxes just to check. Nothing, but you never know. We're going to level up, and then we are going to go tackle the said boss. Alright. Looking good. Level 36 should go pretty well. I might die once. I haven't fought this boss in a little bit, so we'll give it a try here, though. Alrighty, this guy. First time he got me, but I felt like it was a completely different fight from the second time. I'm not sure why. Oh gosh, I wanted to dodge that. So I'm pretty sure you got to destroy these things before they summon more people. So for the most part, I'm actually gonna let Yakumo do most of the damage as I do this, because he summons them at such a high rate. It can be a little difficult for me to actually get in there and do damage. Ooh, shoot. I'm just going to back up, allow myself a little bit of time to get some of that going. Alright, get back in. Then we're going to give him a nice big old combo. See, now we can start doing some damage. He's down the front. I could do stuff to him, but we're just going to take out half his health bar. Give him a little bit of room because, yep, a lot of bosses have stages, and sometimes they'll do, like, swirling stuff, or they'll have increased resistance. As you see, he's only doing, like, 5 and 9 damage. It's not worth going in there wasting your stuff until they can be fully hurt, which might be now. Yep, there we go. So yeah, you just gotta take your time. Keep poking at them. Yeah, the first time I died, I was being a little silly. I went in here not thinking it was a boss fight, and I also didn't have the weapon on I wanted. But for the most part, this guy's not that hard. Just gotta keep moving. I'm also over leveled, so most of these hits are not doing damage. Pretty much in the beginning, you just gotta destroy the stuff he summons, and that. There is a cutscene coming up, but I tell you what, I will play it on this video, but if you're not really interested in the story, this is pretty much where this video is going to end. Thank you guys so much for walking, yeah, listen to me walking, I was gonna walk up to it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope a lot of good stuff to come in 2020. Hope to do more Code Vein now that my basement's done, and I'm hoping to get a video out with my basement all nice and finished. So I'll talk a little more, but if you're not interested in cutscenes, see you in another video. So right now, I believe what we're trying to do, I think, are we at the point where we're tracing? I think we're trying to trace the source of this stuff. I'm not actually too much further in the story, so I actually still don't know a lot.
So, where are you dragging us off to next?
Yeah, so he's gonna drop his little yellow stuff here soon, I believe. Yep, here we go. I think they said the old city or something.
The blood vein here leads
Old
to the
city
old
ruins,
city
yep.
ruins. Huh? Wait, hold on a second. Shouldn't it lead from the old city ruins?
Yeah, I'm still not privy to everything yet. But if you remember correctly, there was a guy named the Hunter. Like the very first episode I think we did of this, and we now get a sneak peek at him, I believe. He's a mystery character, but I'm sure we will eventually have a fight with him or something. Yep, looks legit. Just, you know, rip it right out of his chest.
It's him. Careful. It's the Hunter. Is that woman his partner?
This part's really confusing. I'm not exactly sure what's happening yet, but I believe at this point in the game you shouldn't. Thus the allure of the Hunter and whomever this lady is. I'm guessing that's like a vestige or something, and this part gets a little weird. Just do it. Oh, gosh. I feel like there's got to be an easier way to do that. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know what your story is, but let go of the woman. Now.
Never noticed she had all those roses on the back for her. What is that? It's not like a... Is that a hood? I got around the collar too. So I guess like a weird cowl. Is that what you call them? A cowl? One of those weird decorations go around your neck and I don't know. Yeah. I hope he's not the main big bad. Sometimes I get sad when main big bads are just humanoid related creatures, but
where'd they go?
If it is, that's okay. Usually it is a humanoid creature, actually. Now I'm thinking about like Dark Souls. Because you fight Gwen, you fight the one Ember dude, I can't remember his name, Dark Souls 3. I've played it a bajillion times, that should be better. Alright, we're gonna just... Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Oh wait, that's... Okay. I thought it was a memory. Vestige Core, alright, cool stuff. We're going to go to our missile, we're going to level up, and then we're going to bounce back to the other boss eventually. Once again, I'll show you how to do that area. That one won't be able to be done so quickly. That area is very massive, so what I might do is just cut around a little bit. Because the other area, its gimmick is it like slows your movement naturally, so it naturally takes longer, and I do believe it's just longer. Alright, thank you so much for watching. And I'm hoping to do more Code Vein. I'm also going to do more Darkest Dungeon. I am excited for the new year here.